way of delivering for Canadians. We both believe firmly in Parliament's role of keeping the government accountable.
Canada's Trudeau revives a cabinet-level panel to address concerns about a Trump presidency. Before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel to get the latest political news as they unfold. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Thursday he is re-establishing a special cabinet committee on Canada-US relations to address his administration's concerns about another Donald Trump presidency. Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland, who is also the country's finance minister, will chair the committee, which also will include other top officials including ministers of foreign affairs, public safety, and industry. During the recent election campaign, Trump has proposed tariffs of 10% to 20% on foreign goods and in some speeches has mentioned even higher percentages. Nelson Wiseman, a political science professor at the University of Toronto, said Canada should expect new tariffs and pressure to increase its military budget. According to NATO figures, Canada was estimated to be spending 1.33% of GDP on its military budget in 2023, below the 2% target that NATO countries have set for themselves. Trudeau has said Canada will meet the alliance's target by 2032. Trump has urged NATO countries to boost their own defense spending to ease the burden on the US to deter the alliance's enemies. The Canadian government notes the US and Canada are each other's largest trade partners with nearly 3.6 billion Canadian US $2.7 billion worth of goods and services crossing the border each day in 2023. The ties between the two countries are without parallel anywhere in the world. There is close cooperation on defense, border security, and law enforcement, and a vast overlap in culture, traditions, and pastimes with shared baseball, hockey, basketball and soccer leagues. About 400,000 people cross the world's longest international border each day and about 800,000 Canadians live in the US. Robert Bothwell, a professor of Canadian history and international relations at the University of Toronto, said Canadians should be worried about potential rash actions on tariffs and trade. Following the election of President Donald Trump for a second term, the Cabinet Committee will focus on critical Canada-US issues, Trudeau's office said in a statement Thursday. Canada is one of the most trade-dependent countries in the world, and 75% of Canada's exports go to the US. During Trump's first time, his move to renegotiate the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, and reports that he was considering a 25% tariff on the auto sector were considered an existential threat in Canada at the time. Trudeau called Trump on Wednesday to congratulate him and the two discussed the new free trade deal Trump reached during his first term with Canada and Mexico, the U.S. Mexico-Canada Agreement, which replaced NAFTA. Ottawa will soon have to focus on a scheduled review of the agreement in 2026. Although Trump once called Trudeau weak and dishonest during his first term, ties between the two countries have remained among the closest in the world. Freeland addressed reporters twice on Wednesday in an effort to reassure Canadians. "I know a lot of Canadians are anxious. I want to say with utter sincerity and conviction to Canadians that Canada will be absolutely fine," Freeland said. Thank you for watching until the end. Please share your thoughts in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Canada's Trudeau revives a cabinet-level panel to address concerns about a Trump presidency. Before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel to get the latest political news as they unfold. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Thursday he is re-establishing a special cabinet committee on Canada-US relations to address his administration's concerns about another